Hey guys, what's up and welcome to Z Reviews Tech. I have the Cubot S1, a relatively expensive smartband compared to the current king, the Mi Band 2, almost double the price without having a lot of extra features. Don't get me wrong, there are some things on the Cubot that are missing on the Xiaomi, like a barometer and an altimeter, but are those things really worth the extra dollars? Well, let's find out. Let's talk about the build quality here, and it's pretty ordinary. The body is plastic, it feels pretty average. The band is harder rubber than usual and has a diamond pattern on it, and the end of the band has a Cubot logo that also adds to the aesthetic. The Cubot is actually flatter than other bands, so they won't stick out as much, which is a nice touch, as big, bulky watches are pretty ugly. The Smartband is also IP65 splash resistant, so not waterproof, so don't go swimming with this thing. The most you should be doing is showering with this. Moving on to the screen, it is one of the worst parts of the Smartband, mainly because of how dim the screen is, so you cannot see it in sunlight. I've said it before and I'll say it again, transflective displays are the way to go. The resolution isn't the greatest, but Smartbands generally aren't, and the touch sensitivity is also not iPhone quality, but it gets the job done. Battery life is the next thing we're going to talk about, and it's pretty standard. I saw about a 5% drop every day I use it, and if I enable 24/7 heart rate monitoring, it was dropping by like 15% every single day. This also includes things like notifications and other health related monitoring as well. The Cubot can do quite a few things, and let's start with the non-health related stuff here first. It can receive and display notifications, but the catch is that not many apps are supported, just a few, and you cannot respond to these notifications either. It also has a barometer and an ambient temperature sensor. The barometer, I don't have a metric to test it against, but it seems fairly close to atmospheric pressure where I live. But the ambient temperature sensor is pretty wrong when you are wearing it because of your body heat, but it's a lot more accurate when you take it off, which does make it a little bit useless. The function I think is the most useful in this smartband is the auto music control that works great, but again, one huge issue. Every time you turn the screen off and back on again, it goes back to the home screen, so you gotta swipe all the way back to the music page to control the music. Moving on to the health related functions, there is continuous heart rate monitoring, but it only happens every half an hour, I think. There's sleep tracking also and physical activity tracking, and it does report running and walking pretty accurately, but it keeps on thinking my car is a bicycle for some reason, so I have a lot of bicycle reporting on my smartband. It can also grab the phone's GPS to track where you went as well for exercise reasons. The companion app is actually not horrible, which is a nice surprise, but the way it presents data is still a little confusing, but at least it gives you all the information you need, and you can even set up a coaching plan to help you get into shape. You can change a bunch of settings in here also, so to be honest, while I'm not impressed with the app, I'm also very happy that it's not bad either. The Cubot S1 is around $40, which makes it twice as expensive as the Mi Band 2, and since the Mi Band 2 does quite a lot of what the Cubot does, that makes the Xiaomi Mi Band 2 better value for money. However, I do know some crazy fitness people who actually want barometers and altimeters in their watches, so if that's part of your requirements, the rest of the Cubot is fine, it does the job. Click on the link below if you want more info and press images of the device. If you have any comments, leave them down below. A like and a sub would go a long way on this channel and will be much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.